Friday! And you know what that means, guys? Yes, every Friday we go wild camping. Let's do it!
Will you take part in my life, my love? That is my dream. I think what I dream is what you make it. Always right.
On our wild camping trip, we have got to deal with something a bit different. We've got Storm Alex is on the way. So tonight we need to find a really good spot with a bit of shelter. It's the same setup as last week, bivy inside a bivy, because my outside bivy has got a few holes in it, so this could be a very wet night. It's meant to literally rain from about 8 o'clock tonight all the way through the night. Probably quite hard rain, strong winds, so hopefully we're going to find somewhere in a wooded area around here. Let's go find somewhere. Okay, so I think I'm gonna camp around this area. It's like I've actually really struggled today finding an actual suitable spot to camp because the floor was all like super uneven and I need a good place to sleep tonight and hopefully with a bit of shelter, as it's going to really hammer it down with rain. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to lay it out here. Same setup as last week, bivy inside the bivy. It's going to absolutely hammer it down today, and I've got holes in this aqua suit bivy, so I'm probably going to get a bit wet. So the Alpkit Hunker bivy inside should hopefully help make me remain a little bit dry, because unfortunately I don't have a tarp. Ideally today I would have gone hammock. I keep thinking I see people. So ideally today I would have gone hammock, tarp over the top, because it is just going to hammer. This is pretty waterproof, however obviously it's got holes in it, so it's not that waterproof. But today I set myself a little challenge to get the cheapest possible cooking setup I could. And although we're not really going to do much cooking today, we're going to make a coffee. I don't even really drink hot drinks, but we're going to do it. So let's get into it. See what I got. Okay, so before I show you what I got for the cooking equipment, we always do this here. We do meal deal on Friday, and this is my meal deal for this camping trip. Today we have got, for the drink, I've already had some of it. We've got some vanilla zero sugar Coke. I'd rather it not with zero sugar, but it was all they had, unfortunately. Okay, and then what we've got, if I can find it, oh, it's in here still. So for our snack, what we have is a good old-fashioned chocolate brownie. Yes mate, they are banging. And for the main, for the sandwich, we've gone for a deli meat feast. Boom. Right, so let's get on to the part you all want to see, I know it. So I set myself a budget, well I set myself to spend as little as I possibly could on being able to cook something while I'm out on these trips. So the total cost was, I believe, £25. The cost that I spent on a full cooking equipment was £25, and I'll show you what I've got. So we start with the good old spork. I think I'll put all the links and everything in the description, but this was, I think, £2. It was like cheap, super cheap. It was like £2, £2.99 I think, posted, sorted. And then, admittedly, this is a bit smaller than would be ideal. However, stainless steel mug with a little carabiner clip, so that sits nicely on the back of my bike, hipster style. We need something to cook with, so I've gone with one of these tiny little gas stove things. This cost me, I think it was about £12, 11 or £12. I'll put it here. It is absolutely tiny. It's ridiculous. Look how small that is. It's just, there's nothing to it. It weighs nothing. It comes in this little bag and it's just, well, I mean, it's small. However, we haven't tried it, so we don't know if it's going to work yet. So I managed to get the gas for this within that £25, so it's an absolute bargain. But we're going to try and boil some water now. We're going to time how long it takes and make a little coffee, I think. Let's do that. One thing to note is it's kind of loud. It's kind of like a jet. Like, I don't know how loud it is from over there, but to be honest, when you're like really stealth camping, I wouldn't want to be doing this. I'm kind of in like the middle of nowhere, so I'm probably okay today, and it's going to rain, so everyone's hiding inside. However, I'm not sure I'd really want to do this for like stealth wild camping, but when you're in the woods, maybe it's okay. I think, yeah, it took about, I don't know, like 5 minutes to heat that water up. I didn't put it on like super high. It's a little bit loud. I don't know if maybe there's better quality ones that are a bit quieter, but to be honest, I'd imagine they're as loud as that. For £12, well, for £25 for the whole setup, to be fair, for a little cooking setup, if you want to go for a night trip and you want to just get some coffee or boil some water, this seems pretty good value to me. £25, all links in the description. So currently it is 6:30 p.m. Sunset is at 7 p.m. or around that time. And then the worst of well, mainly the Storm Alex, I think they're calling it this time. Storm Alex is going to hit around 8 p.m. That's when all the rain starts, and it's meant to be quite windy at night. I'm pretty sheltered here. Got quite a bit of tree cover, not loads, but a bit, and it's not very windy at the moment. Although it is quite windy when you get out of the woods. So hopefully where I am should be pretty much sheltered from the worst of it. I'm expecting to get a bit wet because it is meant to absolutely hammer it. But right now the sky is completely blue. There's like not a cloud in sight. It's truly the calm before the storm. So before it gets dark, just quick note. One thing I was saying last week about with the AquaQuest Hoop bivy is especially when it's going to rain, I find this really useful. On this little hook here, try and strap it back. So at the moment it's just like on my handlebars, which is really useful. Just use the strap off the bag here, and what that does is when you do the zip up, when you do the zip up, it really lifts the whole bivy off of you, so it's not touching your sleeping bag or your bivy inside or whatever, and it just keeps you a little bit extra dry. So that is my little top tip for the AquaQuest Hoop bivy. We've living with it for quite a while. Do that. So the sun is like just setting now, and it's like getting dark. Obviously, I'm gonna jump in the bivy and get comfortable and ready for the storm. Ride out this storm tonight. I'm basically doing these camp out things because it's a big part of when I do long bike rides. At the end of the day, you need to go find somewhere, you need to camp. It's all wild camping, and you've got to find them places. So practice makes perfect, or so they say. I mean, the good thing about tonight is that it's not actually that cold. It's only going to get to around 12, which is like, it's fine. It's not cold. It's just going to be wet. And if I get wet, I get cold. So that's my main priority, is to stay dry tonight. Let's hope we do it. Here comes the rain. Rain is just starting, guys, so fingers crossed I stay dry. I probably should have re-waterproofed this bivy, but I mean, it's got holes in it all over the place, so yeah, it should be fun. Should be a fun night. Not expecting much sleep, but quite like the sound of raindrops hitting the outside. It's quite peaceful, quite chill. Ugh, well, that was the worst night's sleep I think I've ever had. I mean, it has literally not stopped raining since about 9 PM last night. I mean, but it's not actually the rain that's been keeping up. I was actually just way too hot. It was just really hot in here. It has started to cool down a bit the last couple of hours, but I think I might have slept maybe like 10 minutes. That's about it. So I'm gonna leave it like 10 more minutes, let it get a bit lighter, and then I am getting out of here. Considering how wet it is, I'm not actually wet. Like, my sleeping bag is still like bone dry. Having this bivy inside the bivy works perfectly in a situation where this has got holes in it. The main entrance was the window, which it was just dripping in, but it wasn't too bad. It's actually started to calm down a bit right now, so hopefully it'll stay for like 10 more minutes, and then I can get out and not be too soaking wet. Storm Alex, wild camping. Now we've got to ride back in this. My bivy was absolutely just soaking wet inside where the holes were in the outside one, but the sleeping bag was bone dry thanks to the Outkit Hunker bivy on the inside. That setup worked super well. That was such a fun night, even though I didn't sleep at all. But these, what I love doing, getting out there and having an adventure. So guys, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to see more, and until next time, keep smiling! No. Let's go!